Hi Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. This will be a general reading and I will be pulling out 4 cards from my Shadowscapes Tarot to have a look and see what's coming up for you in the week regarding matters of the heart. So please bear in mind this is a general reading. If you would like a private reading, otherwise let's have a look and see what's coming up. Capricorn, 4 cards for the sign of Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, you might be noticing that things aren't moving quite at your pace. You do have the Wheel of Fortune, but it appears to be reversed, so it's almost like you might be feeling like the universe isn't putting you in alignment, maybe with another person, maybe in regards to what you want, or you're not feeling like you're moving forward past a certain situation as yet. You either feel like you're moving backwards or taking steps backwards, or you may feel like something has been halted. Now, there's a lot of thought. You're very much in your mind this week. The Page of Swords is here, and he's the thinker, whisked away in thought. You can notice these other, you can notice the birds here. Where is she? And she's sort of up there, and she's sort of very much dominated by, birds are known as messengers. So there's a lot of communication, or potentially in this case for you, I think there's miscommunication. But even though there might be some miscommunication, what I do see is that resistance, there's not going to be much resistance or anger. Now, this is normally like territory, and you can see the animals here fighting over territory and being defensive and protecting what they need to. But this is reversed. So straight away, this shows that there's no resistance. I don't know if you feel like someone's not fighting hard enough for your relationship, or maybe you feel like you are tired of fighting. Something that you once held, this is the folklore story, the dragon and the treasure. But he's reversed here, Capricorn. So this could indicate, this is him guarding the treasure because the treasure is so priceless, so valuable. But this is reversed, and you are the Pentacles, Capricorn. So this could be you. You may feel like you no longer feel you're fighting for something, or it's either you don't feel it's worth fighting for, or you don't feel like what you're going to get at the end of it is going to make you happy. So ultimately, maybe you feel like someone can't give you what it is that you want. However, whatever you view as this treasure, if it's like children, marriage, a family, a committed relationship, overcoming an addiction, you're possibly waiting on someone to change their ways and move forward. And it's been a very intricate and complex period, I think, for you, or the week maybe. You can see this very intricate thorn work here in the Wheel of Fortune. So I think seeing that is definitely changing how you feel. Normally the Four of Pentacles holds on very tightly to what it is that's in front of him. But in this case, Capricorn, it could even be that you're letting it go. And again, like I said, there's a lot of thoughts. So there may be a lot of advice coming up around you. You might have lots of friends or family, maybe even therapists. There's a lot of messages around you, but I wonder if there may be some sort of miscommunication here. Nonetheless, I feel like you might be tired of fighting, or you may be trying to ask yourself, why am I doing this for? It's sort of like you're in your head, but your actions are showing that maybe you're slowly starting to let go. Now, maybe you're not letting go of this connection entirely. Maybe it's more that you're letting go of the fighting for something, or you're letting go of that resistance. Maybe it's been accusations, maybe it's been anger, maybe it's been animosity, maybe it's been like harboring these sorts of feelings here. And maybe a part of you feels like you can no longer hold on to that, or you don't want to hold on to those feelings and you're trying to let go. But I do think the fact that you're coming up as the Four of Pentacles reversed very much indicates that you do feel like you don't want to hold on. you don't want to hold on anymore, or you feel like what you're holding on to is not as valuable as you once thought. And maybe, you know, things are at a bit of a standstill right now. The Wheel of Fortune can definitely represent things like fate and time. And it's almost like time will just stop, and you'll very much be in your head, and you'll be trying to focus on these things. But really, yeah, really, it could just be reversed. Maybe time is just reversed here, and maybe you're not progressing. I don't know if there is something that you have to let go of, something that's very valuable to you though, and you have to let go of that in order to connect with this relationship. I don't know if this is like even an ex, maybe. I don't know if you're holding on to something here, like a trauma or an ex, and it's not allowing you to move forward because your mind is very much still, you know, your mind is, your thoughts are clouded by whatever it is that you're holding on to. So maybe you have to let it go. And I think it might be anger. But of course, each situation is going to be different. So but maybe I do think like it's a complex problem here because of that intricate Wheel of Fortune. So I do think it's, you're feeling like everything is very intertwined, very interconnected, and possibly very complex. So, but I do feel like in your mind, you might be creating more problems than there actually are. So anxieties might be heightened because that Page of Swords just thinks and overthinks and reads into messages and miscommunicates. I hope the reason why you go into this spiral isn't because of miscommunication. So maybe clarity and reassurance is very important for you, before you take on people's advice and messages, if that makes any sense at all. I will leave your reading at that though, Cappy, so thank you again so much for watching. I do hope it has been helpful. I very much appreciate you popping over to the channel.